Welcome to this tree visualization meditation. To begin, find a position either sitting or lying down, making yourself as comfortable as possible. I invite you to close your eyes or to soften your eyes' focus and direct your gaze downwards. Start to direct your attention to the sensations of your own body. Simply notice where your body is supported. The feel of the chair or floor or bed where you are sitting or lying. The feel of the surface on which your arms are lying. The feel of anything that's under or behind your head. Notice the touch of your clothes against your body. And as you sit or lie here, begin to notice your breath. Don't attempt to change it in any way. Just notice its natural rhythm as you inhale and exhale. Notice how the air feels as it flows through your nose and mouth. Notice the rise and fall of your chest and belly. Staying for a moment with our breath and just noticing it. And now that we are based in our own bodies, I invite you to imagine a tree. A single solitary tree growing somewhere in the ground. A living tree with a full canopy of leaves. Picture this tree from a distance where you can take in the whole tree without having to crane your neck to see it. Start to notice some basic details about it. What kind of tree is it? How big is it? Notice the leaves of its canopy. What color are they? Are they bright and vibrant, or are they dull? Do they look well hydrated, or are they dry? Can you see any flowers or fruits amongst the canopy? In your mind's eye, take in the details of the canopy. Now let your eye wander down to the trunk of the tree. Notice the color of its bark. Notice its texture. Does it look rough or smooth? Is the bark all healthy, or can you see any damage to the trunk? Is the trunk straight, or is it twisted and knotty? In your mind's eye, take in all the details of the trunk. Let your eye come down to the base of the tree, to where it meets the earth. Notice how this tree is planted in the ground. Notice any roots that you can see above the ground. Notice the stability of this tree. Now listen to the tree. What can you hear? What do its leaves sound like as the wind passes through them? Can you hear birds singing or animals moving in the branches? Listen carefully and notice what you can hear. Finally, approach the tree. Walk up to it. As you approach, take in more and more detail of the bark you noticed earlier. Notice the light and shadow of its texture. As you come close, notice if you can smell this tree. Can you smell its woodiness or the moisture on its leaves? What can you smell? As you reach the tree, reach out your hand and touch its trunk. Run your hand over its surface. Notice how rough or smooth it feels under your fingers. Notice how wet or dry it feels. If there is a leaf within reach, rub it gently between your fingertips and notice its texture too. Rough or smooth or even waxy. Wet or dry. Thick or thin. Step in closer and wrap your arms around this tree and give it a big hug and thank you for letting you get to know it today. We are now ready to begin our main exercise. When you're ready, let your eyes gently open and return to the room.